Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about all the DC TV shows. So this is regarding the premiere dates for the season 4 of The Flash, season 3 of Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow season 3 and Arrow season 6. So yes, the dates have all been confirmed by the CW for all of the CW series, including other shows such as Riverdale, which I will try and cover over the summer a bit more. But I'm not going to cover in this video very much. Riverdale will return for all of you viewers that do watch Riverdale at a new time, October the 11th, which is a Wednesday at 8/7 Central, so that's Arrow's old time. So I have to talk about this before I talk about the dates. So the 4-night crossover is going to be all over the place, unless they change something, as we know they intend on including the Supergirl TV show for the whole crossover for the whole time, so it's a proper 4-night crossover, not a 3-night crossover. So that's all the characters in the show, you know, most of them, other than just Supergirl herself. So the main problem is Arrow as Supergirl airs on Monday nights, Flash airs on Tuesday nights, along with Legends straight after at 9/8 Central, and then we have no DC TV show on Wednesdays as of next year. So Arrow has been moved to Thursdays at 9/8 Central, which is good for the whole season, as Arrow allowing them to go a bit darker because it's a later time slot. For all you people that don't know, shows as they get later, they are allowed to get more graphic, they can do more bloods, they can do more killing, they can go darker basically. So that's a good thing for Arrow, because that would be playing to their strengths, as the previous time slot at 8 PM, that's not very good considering how dark they could potentially go with the show, but they just are not allowed to go that dark. But with this time change, it will definitely benefit the whole season, but it won't benefit the crossover because, you know, the time changes is just all over the place. So the 4-night crossover is going to be messy, as we have an episode on Monday, which is Supergirl, and 2 on Tuesday and 1 on Thursday. So my main problem is Legends, actually, not necessarily Arrow, but that's sort of messy as well, because it's better for them and everyone to have episodes on separate days, keeping up the hype for the whole week, because, you know, it's supposed to be DC TV week, as I feel like a 2-hour long episode technically, because, you know, it's going to be a continuation from the Flash into Legends, will not benefit them too much. So sometimes they experience during the Legends finale, they switch up the time. So I believe it would be in their interest, in our interest, that they switch the times with Riverdale and put it in the old Arrow time slot just for the November week when we get the 4-night crossover, because that's when they normally do it. So I think it's totally applicable, because they have changed the times quite a bit sometimes. You know, the Legends finale was switched up. It was originally supposed to be on Tuesdays at 9/8 Central, and because Flash wasn't on and there was another TV show coming on, it went to 8/7 Central. So that could totally happen. I would prefer if they did a switcheroo and put it on a Wednesday just for this 1 week. So yeah, I would be much happier with that. Okay, so moving on to the dates, Supergirl returns with its season 3 premiere, October the 9th at 8/7 Central. So for all of you English people, that's at 2 PM, because, you know, we can't watch it live, but that's just after it finishes, so that's when you guys can watch it in England. So it's still at the same time Supergirl is, and the same place, with episode 1 airing. So shooting starts for season 3 in early July, so I'm pretty sure it's like the 6th of July, maybe the 5th, because they've only got over a week until San Diego Comic-Con, so we can expect some early footage to drop during those coming weeks in early July, along with all the other DC TV shows. So moving on, The Flash returns with its season 4 premiere, October the 10th at 8/7 Central, so it's the same time again, same dates, still on the Tuesdays. So for all of you English people, it's obviously October the 11th at 2 PM. So within the first episode, we will definitely be seeing Wally running around as the main Flash for a while, but I'm pretty sure they won't just change his name from Kid Flash to Flash. I'm pretty sure he's still going to be Kid Flash and with the same costume, but I think a costume upgrade is necessary for him during this season if he doesn't go to Titans. So we're going to see him running around for at least 5 months, which is all over the summer break. As I previously emphasized, the show runs in real time, so there is going to be a massive gap, nearly a half-a-year gap, where Barry's been gone from Team Flash. So that's going to be very significant, and they're obviously going to be easing into this new reality, trying to get Barry out, but in reality Barry's not there. So they will definitely be explaining within the first 1 or 2 episodes how Barry will return, or how he will return in the future. So I'm guessing he's going to return within episode 1 or episode 2, as they wrapped up the Flashpoint storyline pretty quickly, and I think it's in their best interest to get Grant Gustin back as quick as possible, and it's in the fans' best interest to get Grant back because he's the core reason why a lot of us watch the show. So expect news to be slowly leaking out from all the DC TV shows very soon, as the writers have started writing episodes, as most of the shows the writers are back at work trying to come up with ideas for the seasons ahead. So they have obviously previously to this got a main overall idea for all the DC TV shows over the whole season, but during these next coming weeks they're going to be nitpicking what they want, taking stuff from the comics, taking new stuff, putting them in, grabbing their directors, getting the editors, you know, getting all the people they need to start working on these episodes. So things are going to start leaking out very soon, especially after Comic-Con. They tend to drop quite a bit there, quite a lot of teasers, so expect a lot of videos around there. So Legends of Tomorrow returns with its season 3 premiere October the 10th at 9/8 Central, so that's the same time. I'm sorry for all the confusion. They dropped a trailer saying it's on Wednesdays, but that turns out that's only the summer airings, because it turns out in America they repeat their shows throughout the summer, which is kind of weird because you can just like watch it on Amazon or something. But yeah, and they released it on Netflix, so I'm not with the American ways. I don't really understand that, so that's why I had this misconception, so I'm very sorry about that. So we have casting news already about a character named Isis, and I'm not 100% sure on the actor's name, but I know she's a American Muslim hacktivist, they said, from the future, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not 100% on that, but her character name is Isis, so yeah, I know what you guys are all thinking right now. Are they going to change the character's name on the show? And the most likely option is yes, due to political and social conflicts with that name. But I'm not going to say too much on the name because I don't want to make any controversy, because right now they're a big prominent part of the world and a lot of the ache in the world. But she is a member of the Shazam family in the comics, so if they go down this road and maybe she stays for a couple of seasons, which would be awesome. After, maybe we'll be introduced to Billy Batson, which is Shazam one day, or maybe we get introduced to Black Adam, which would be really cool as he's a great villain and Shazam is one of my favorite heroes, so I can't wait for that if they ever do that. But this is good enough for me right now. So next up we have Arrow. So Arrow returns with its season 6 premiere. Yes, this is a dawn of a new age for Arrow, as the flashbacks are all gone, so they're going to have to fill in a lot of time, because remember, about a third of the episode, maybe a quarter of the episode is full of flashbacks normally, so spread throughout the episode. So they're going to have to come up with a storyline that is good enough to contain in present day for literally the whole season. So they're going to have to take some notes off of the Flash, some off Supergirl, some off Legends, because they're not going to have this flashback to take up time anymore, so they're going to have to adapt to what they're doing. So this is practically like a soft reboot for Arrow, so they can go a lot darker with their 9/8 Central time, and it will be premiering October the 12th at 9/8 Central. So yes, it's going to be awesome. So I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure it's going to be starting at the end of the season 5 finale, because you know we got that cliffhanger with the explosion, so it's going to be explaining what's happening, what the hell is happening, who is dead, who's alive, and we are definitely going to see a lot of the characters in the finale. So I'm expecting to see Nyssa, Deathstroke, Black Siren. I'm expecting to see a lot of them. Definitely not Malcolm Merlyn, and I don't think Captain Boomerang, because Malcolm Merlyn, the actor John Barrowman, actually explained that he's not going to be back on any of the DC TV shows this season, so we can infer that he's dead, but most likely they would not kill off Malcolm Merlyn. But yeah, so that's it for this video. This has been a much longer video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully this was very informative and it helped you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.